Blood transfusion supplies?
Yeah.
Do you have any sizzling thoughts too?
A little lanky after that.
It's a little weird her hair doesn't have that.
It takes a long time.
Does it?
I remember when we had like some of the leg surgery cats where they got their pants shaved off. It was like that for 6 months. Alright, hey everybody. This is Winter Bobcat at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I'll let you guys share this, tag each other, and help each other out in the comments while we watch this exam.
If it was a person yelling out there, I'd be really upset. But it's a dog, and that does not help.
That is true.
I know,
when
it
it's
does
your
get yelled
when
at.
it's your own dog, you're like.
I'm imagining if it was mine, I'd be down there like,
The first 30 comments are, why do I hear a dog? Okay, so let's address that really quickly. So, right outside in our outdoor recovery cage, there are two very, very sweet dogs, but they miss Mama. Oh, there's 3. Oh, I didn't see the third one. Oh, the quiet one I didn't see. So, yes, Dr. Hollis has her pups with her because she's on the road and she's here to help with Winter's exam, collecting some more samples. So you are going to hear them outside in the recovery cage.
It just looks like a road box. Should do Ivy?
You might look in there. Do you want to look? It's really almost turned in now.
You tell me what size that one is, and then I can tell you.
This one's gonna be turned into.
Oh, so it's a 5. Thanks.
I'm just like,
Numbers.
I have 2 multitask. You can look, I'll hold it up.
Oh, huge. Did that much easier than.
What's the angle?
She makes some scrap.
Yeah, I would say so.
So Winter weighed 13 pounds today.
Really lax joints like patellization.
I see that clicking back and forth. Oh my lady. I'll let you guys share the history of Winter. You can also go to her bio
Cats
page.
are typically, you can move them in and out, but they won't stay out like that.
She's off the prednisone, right?
Yeah,
I
that
wonder if
was
that has
2
something to
days
do
ago.
with
Was
his
the last
blood
dose.
Do you want me to list prednisone as her current med? Okay.
Easily. This one stays out though.
That's crazy. Wow. Do you think that has anything to do with her, like, ataxia, or?
It might just be that like there's just a lot of weakness and her conformations change because of that weakness, and so. Or she could just be a congenital patella, but
I feel like you would have seen it though, like the last.
Yeah, she's got like her quadriceps are rather tight. Like they feel angry.
Maybe because she, well, no, she paces a lot, so
Like
she's
feel
up
her
moving.
quad, like it's
She needs muscle relaxers.
same with her
So she'll just
tricep.
lay
It's
down for
rather
a while.
firm. I would expect it to be like half the size, like thin.
Yeah.
It's like rather tight, and it seems like it's kind of up higher thickness. I see it
Deep
sometimes.
tissue.
If I do a patella or a cruciate in a dog, and it's like a slow recover, and it's like seems uncomfortable. Sometimes they just get like quadriceps, like tension, and put them on methocarbamol, and they do well. But this is just probably whatever's happening.
But this explains perhaps why some of them don't look like they've lost any muscle tone, you know?
Yeah.
It's not this atrophy, it's actually like all this like compensation that you're getting.
That's what it seems like to me. It seems
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
and they probably just get like thin because they can't get food.
Right.
Because she really does, like, you can see it on her face. She's like, I'm gonna go fast, and then she just falls over. Still very fierce. So let's move to this side. She has some serious
Yeah.
There's two left. She's probably not stable enough to really truly scratch on this or anything.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is take some more samples today. We'll be sending out blood work. We'll be taking swabs, maybe another spinal tap.
What blood did you need?
Pardon?
What
We'll
tubes
just,
did you need?
the blue tube, we'll get a citrate tube.
And then
We're gonna send some out.
we'll send some out. And then what did we need to do to look for that parasite you were talking about, like the blood smear?
Yeah, we can do the, how did they find it last time? Just,
Yeah, I just did a tick or like
Tick titer, yeah.
some kind of panel.
we can also, it's gonna be interesting. They might all have, they might all be latent carriers. But on a blood smear, you can sometimes see it causes like dots on the red blood cell. When you stain it, just like a simple stain, you should be able to see it.
The one that the Orpheus, the one that's inside that came back with the tick thing and the Khaleesi and all that, he's doing great.
Yeah?
He eats, takes meds, plays now.
He is starting to play.
Yeah,
And his ataxia is,
I think it, like, I don't think he has, like, what I would call ataxia like he did when he first came. But
Okay.
he's, like, clumsy.
okay.
But it's hard
But
to
he
tell
just
how
started
much of
treatment.
it is
Oh,
him
that's
running
not
around on the tile, playing
Okay.
and falling.
Okay.
So I think when he gets to go outside, you might have a better idea of what he's walking like, where he's got more, like, traction.
I feel like he sees it times and then I feel like he doesn't see it times.
Yeah.
I still wonder about vision.
Because I stand
too.
there and I'll be really quiet for a while and then I'll just like put my arm out
This
and
is a
he'll
lot.
look over there and I'm like, oh, you see. But then sometimes I feel like he has a disconnect.
Too much?
No, I didn't know how these tubes work. So you have to go through the top. Break the seal. We're gonna spin it anyway, so it's fine. You, okay. Oh, it doesn't work like that.
Doesn't
I
work.
can't
Yeah.
go in because it's
Good for you.
doing this, but I'm just
Okay.
curious now that we know what she is today.
Save one. Thanks.
It's like 6 something.
That's what I thought.
That's
Is that
what-
one? I mean, that's
Yeah,
I'll do
a
them
little
separately.
uneven. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like a. I remember it being like kind of a long time, so let me just get up.
We did paw prints with her last time, right?
I don't think we did her. No, I think she's like the only rehab we haven't done. Because I've got Val.
You could look
We
on
just
my
did
stack
Orpheus.
because I don't take them ever.
Yeah, and
Yes, we
Summer.
know.
They're
Yeah,
safest
Orpheus,
there.
Summer, and Val, and then we've done Kahira and Birdie, and we did Pia and Bankman. But I don't.
Kahira separately. I think.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Pretty sure they have to be winter colors, like little snowflakes.
Okay.
I tried to do, I tried one the same.
Oh, okay.
That's like just water.
Yeah.
So I
Getting
tried
my
to
hair
do
cutting
water.
out.
Again, she's like, I just grew that back.
Hopefully I'll get some answers. I was thinking get like some canvases.
Yeah, if you want,
Maybe like
I can get it.
blue and
I think 6 pounds 4
Purple.
so that feels happier.
6 pounds 4 ounces. Oh, okay. All right. So when winter came in, she was about 6 pounds 4 ounces. Now she's 13. 12. I believe that because it's 7 days a week, but 2 of those share.
Plus Lauren.
Plus
Like,
Lauren,
did you
right.
say a dozen last time?
12 and an option.
Yeah.
7, Lauren, Jamie, extra intern, option, Hollis, Justin. 15. 17.
Maybe we write the names down on the list like we usually do.
Including them too? Yes.
Here, let me
And an
grab it.
option?
I can
7 days of the week. Yeah, plus Jamie doesn't have a rehab day, Lauren doesn't have a rehab day, extra intern because they share. Justin and Hollis, option. 7 plus 6 is 13. Yeah. Good job, Matthew.
You got it.
Oh, I can totally do that. So you have to do
I'm like, I'm used to multitasking. As long as this is pointed at the cat, I can do something else with this hand. I'm just gonna do it by day of the week.
I don't think it's really necessary.
What was done here? You attempted the safer spot?
Yeah, I think that he tried 2 different areas.
No, no.
Maybe I
He
can't
said he
have
wanted to
to
try
ask.
the
I
other
totally
spot.
didn't
No, no,
spell
no.
Jordan's name right.
Who did?
Another ball.
Oh,
He was the one that pulled on her first.
Right,
originally.
okay.
And then Justin did Orpheus.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, I never get any back there.
Yeah.
Because I do epidurals.
Oh, yeah.
Never,
You
I've
get
only
a
had it
return.
once come out.
Can you
And I was
get,
like, and I was like, I'm not gonna
Q-tip
put anything in
and
there.
Yeah.
It was like a Frenchie, and I was like, nope. It's not, he's not getting an epidural.
One less canvas left, so we're just permission.
Okay. Maybe I'll just do blue. Just one color because it's already white.
You want like a dark blue or a light or a bright blue?
Don't matter to me.
Mhm.
He asked me, like, pull the top and asked me if
Mhm.
Well, my dog sitter must have played my dog out. She is so proud of me.
Oh.
I just got that.
Oh my god, that's great. I need that.
Yeah, because she has separation issues. She does all right up to 5 hours, and then she starts to get a little stir crazy.
Mm.
So we have someone come by and walks her and plays with her in the yard, walks her out. until we find where Buddy. And then I think the Buddy will take over the babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cute. They never use that blue one. It's always the bright one.
Yeah, that is a pretty blue.
Well, it's all the awful. We don't cut. I don't
I was
know
gonna
why.
say.
We don't cut. No?
But I always wear them for, yes.
Can I just do it? Oh, so you guys saw him do this recently on Orpheus. This side.
Oh. Oh, 4K. It's even better. Oh my God. Do you have the tubes you need? Oh, shoot.
Tilt your nose down just a little bit.
She has it.
Contaminated, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't expect there to be.
Sometimes you just hit a vessel
Oh.
and you get like a
Breaking
contaminated.
from the skin.
Yeah. Say me.
If we do 2 mil and then I still have you guys save 1 mil and I'll just send them 1 mil in case something happens, that would be great. Make another backup so we don't have to do that. That's puzzle.
Why don't we switch? It looks like it's running clearer right now.
What the other?
Yeah. That's okay.
Thank you.
It just looks like it's running a tiny bit clearer. Contamination, so I'm just gonna Yeah, so I mean,
This?
yeah. It's the occipital condyle. I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
Uvula.
Yeah.
So that's like the wings, the atlas. And then you just tilt their head forward and feel that divot.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of, it's going to sound bad, you just push it in, try and go directly into the divot. You may just hit bone, and you just slowly walk.
Oh, the angle.
Yeah, you
Okay.
change the angle. Sometimes like you're off when you put it in, and you have to go like that or like that. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
Especially if you're in the field or in your weird position.
Yeah.
So like, don't be afraid, but just like definitely just keep walking like and you'll feel it. Like you'll slide down into it.
Okay.
Like, did it? Yeah.
Okay.
This is easy. You know, so I do these all the time. I just never collect samples.
Well, no, there's no need to come up here.
But it makes sense because like, I mean, I would say 3 times a week for the last 5 years at least.
Oh, okay.
I put
For
stuff in an
surgeries.
in an epidural space,
Okay.
so I know exactly how to get into an epidural
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
It's just I never
I
collect.
don't think I've done that since med school.
Yeah, that's simple. Which I guess this is simple too because it's the same exact idea. It's just feeling comfortable knowing where that space is and when you enter it. It's like taking blood.
Yeah. All right.
And here it's not as bad because here you're trying to get a sample. So the worst case scenario is you just don't get a sample.
Right. Yeah.
You know, where here, if you're trying to do an epidural, you have to assume you're in a space and then give the drugs. And if you're not in that space, then it didn't work. So,
Your fridge is, I can just put in the freezer now? I don't know what it is before I forget.
Yeah.
You looking for the freezer? Oh, thank you.
swab.
That's like me. Do you have a tube to put that in?
Mhm.
And then she's not on meds now. So
Nope.
she's off everything. at this
She is
point.
off everything.
Yeah, 2 days ago, I believe, was her last spread. And she was only on once a day morning spread.
Do these
I mean, we can just wait it out and see
Well,
how much worse or
I
how
was
much better
thinking
she
some
gets
Morpheus
or any
for-
changes. And
Yeah.
if you think she's getting much worse, we can just go back to prep and just maintain and make sure it's a good quality life. If that's what you want, you
Okay.
know. Or,
Yeah, I think she was starting to get this way on the pred
yeah.
towards the end. Yeah.
So are we switching
I
that?
think when we dialed her back from twice a day to once a day, she
Yeah.
got.
So it might be like
Okay.
the problem with pred are you can get diabetes. I've never seen it in a big cat, but you know, with domestic cats, you can see that. You definitely can see like hardening of certain, you know, injuries to ligaments. Like, who was it? Cut toward his cruciates.
Yeah.
Probably from being on pred, that can happen. So, but the thing is if it improves the quality of life of an animal, I think it's worth the decrease in lifespan if the animal's living a good life.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And obviously they'll drink more water.
Yeah. How long till? I'm assuming we'd have to do another swab on Morpheus to see if he's negative at some point.
It'd probably be a good idea, but
Like before we put him outside, where he's sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
At what point do you think we should do that? The reason I'm asking is he's like stir crazy in there. but I don't wanna do it too soon and have him still be positive and waste it at the station.
If tomorrow you can text me during the day, I'll see if I can message someone who maybe knows infectious diseases better. I don't know. What would you say about positive for Khaleesi? Would you want to retest before you let them outside, or would that make a difference? Because I just don't know if they would stay positive for a certain amount of time, or
Yeah. Is it antigen test or is it?
It was the swab,
a swab. I'm not even sure it's in
uh,
I think it might be a PCR.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's resubmit
It is
that
518.
to get the swab. So the question is like,
To shove that
But the issue is
final
not
result
like,
here.
are you putting Khaleesi back in the environment?
yeah,
The issue is like,
Other
is the cat
cats.
cured of the
yeah.
disease, right? So,
Or if, we don't want to, I guess we don't want to put the cat outside with other bobcats around.
right. Because we're talking about, like, there's no reason he needs to be inside other than that he was positive. He's
yeah.
he's pacing a lot more now.
But the other bobcats are vaccinated, so it's.
yeah, but sometimes even when they're vaccinated,
I know.
they're getting Khaleesi.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with
But like the cage he would be going in is like one of those cages or like, I'm trying to think how far they are from each other. They're like 10 feet apart, 10 or 12 feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
that should be fine, because don't they have to like share, like,
I think they
water bowls
do.
and
Yeah, I
slide
think it
and
has
stuff?
to be direct contact.
Yeah.
So maybe if you could like find out what,
It would help for the whole
I did quarantine the other cat that was in that hospital with that cat at the same time because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
let's just wait it out. But who was in
Yeah,
hospital
I'm
summer.
trying to get back to her.
Yeah, that one did not need anything additional.
yeah. I just nervous about putting him out next door to somewhere if there's a possibility.
I mean, we can always just sedate them and retest them, but it's just that,
It might come back positive when he's not a good
Yeah.
thing.
or vice versa, they might come back negative, and like so. It's the question is like. Make sure that every test. You could try and do it while he's awake. Put it on a stick and.
How far? I mean, we probably could, because it goes in the squeeze cage to eat. And he does this weird thing where he doesn't retaliate at
Yeah.
you, he just freezes and stares at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess technically you could swab. I mean, I swabbed everywhere, but you could swab just the nose.
You could probably do the eye.
Or the eye, or the, you
I don't
probably
know.
wouldn't do the mouth
The mouth
because.
might just bite it off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. But he might freeze and I could maybe just get like his gums or find that you gotta get your throat.
No, but you probably get the nose pretty easy. So, CSF, blood,
Did you want to do
swab.
Did you do slides or something on
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You could probably pull out the purple tongue.
Yeah.
There's only the blue ones.
Thank you.
So I think that's it.
Yeah, we're not vaccinating.
Is this known additive? No.
Due for,
There is
I
no
don't think
additive.
we've done
Yeah.
vaccines.
I think we could vaccinate it. I mean, does that change anything for you guys? No? Just vaccinate.
I don't think we did. Can you look at your phone and see if we vaccinated her?
Yep.
I
No,
that's,
I think just that.
There should be for that machine.
Oh.
The pipettes.
Oh, yeah. This hand's still slightly clean. You don't see anything.
oh, like a plastic one, you don't know?
Yeah, it goes into this.
Oh, okay. You have
Don't
extra?
see anything
Let me try
around
for
that
it and then we'll see what it
All right, guys, so Winter just had a re-exam with a couple additional tests and retesting some of the things from her first exam.
She's looking at it.
Recently, you guys were told that Winter will be a permanent resident. However, the risk of FLM and other things that might be causing her to be so unsteady, she's most likely going to stay officially quarantined out in the rehab area, but of course we will let you guys know what we find out along the way. Beyond that, if anybody saw on the Explore camera that we had a squirrel in here, the last rehab squirrel was Mr. Finn. Hi, bye-bye. So Jamie had rehabbed little Finn here, and Finn's been a little slow to develop and a little special along the way, and when she released him, he did all the squirrel things, but then he would come back every single night and put himself to bed and play with his stuffies and come back for treats. So unfortunately, about 12 hours went between the last time Jamie saw Finn and then when he came home, he was dragging his back leg. So we did sedate him prior to seeing Winter today and have discovered that he definitely has a broken leg. So cage rest for now. We're gonna monitor him and his quality of life. He'll go home to his enclosure at Jamie's. So sweet little Finn, we're gonna take good care of him, see how it goes, develop a plan along the way. So.
Are they only in a specific area, or are they all over?
Right. Gosh, that's good stuff. Well, I think the rest of this is going to be a lot of doctor speak and what's going to be next, so you guys can continue watching on the Explore camera. You can find that at bobcatcams.com. I think after this, they'll be heading out to do some vaccines for cats that are due for those. So thank you guys very, very much. We'll update you on Winter and anything that comes out of this exam as we find things out. And thank you so much if there were any donations on this live. It's imperative to what we do here, so thank you.
It's probably like a synergy effect where it's like, but nothing has been consistent in all of those.
Well, thank you, and you can keep watching and listening at bobcatcams.com. Find the Windsong Memorial Hospital camera.
Reminds me a little bit of wasting.
Oh, it seems like the pre